Yo, 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 it is your girl, Sofia, aka Sophie, back on Sophia's Football Talk. And I'm here to do we're going to be talking about, of course, the World Cup games that have been played today. We're mostly going to be focusing on, at least, I want to kind of first start to dive into, talk a little bit about the Switzerland and Cameroon game, and then the Uruguay and South Korea, and then at the end focus more about, of course, the Portugal, yes, 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 and the Brazil Serbia game. Yes, I was able to. Technically, I did watch all of them, but I wasn't able to watch a Portugal game fully. I did see at least the Portugal goals and whatnot, but we'll dive into that very soon. But remember to, of course, what do I always tell y'all to do? Before we really start, I always say, you gotta you gotta give this video a big thumbs up. You have to, of course, um, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, literally, yeah. because that literally does help the channel to grow even more. So, yep, yep, yep. Let me put on, of course, I forgot to do it, but yeah, I will start off with saying hello in the comments. And do feel free to, like we always do, dive into or be a part of the live chat. If you are watching this video after it's gone live, then you, of course, can, give your opinions afterwards since I'm of course open to that as well. Why is my camera? There we go. I was like, why is it looking like this? Okay, I think everything is good. I'm so sorry, people. We had a long day at work. I was literally about to lose my chapstick there, but yeah, I think we're good. We alright. Okay, we can start now. Let's of course say hello to the comments. Um, here we go. Eddie's Football Waffle was here pretty early on. Says, big up, Sophia. The same to you, my G. Says, real shame that Ghana, scored Africa's only goal so far and not even a draw. Damn, Ronaldo's a diva and a diver. You know what? And we're going to dive into that. Pun intended. Oh, boom, boom. Okay, that was a cheesy joke, but or a pun, but hopefully some of you appreciated that nonetheless. But yeah, we will, of course, pun intended, dive into that whole, because I didn't realize there was like a penalty controversy because I just saw like when I was, we were showcasing the game at work, the Portugal Ghana game. Like I wasn't home, I was watching it at work. I was going back and forth, and then suddenly I was like, okay, why is it still 0-0? Like what the hell? And then suddenly, you see like the camera pin to Ronaldo. You know what he usually does. CR7 before he takes a penalty, like heavily breathing and whatnot, trying to calm himself down. And I was like, "Is it a penalty?" The kids were like, "Yeah, it's a penalty." I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I didn't see, the incident to why it became a penalty or why a lot of people were like, "What?" So I saw it later on Twitter, the dive, and to be honest, I do agree. It was definitely not supposed to be a penalty, in my opinion. He definitely dived. Like Roro, I love you, Ronnie. I want Portugal to do extremely well. But that's shady, my G. Even for you, that is shady. Millie A says, evening, guys, evening. Roger says, hey, how are you? I'm fine. I hope you guys are doing well. Big up, big up. Um, Unlimited upgrade says, is Casemiro a flop? Nope. Millie A says, good evening, Sophia. The same to you. Yes, yes, yes. You guys are awesome. Big up to all of you that are here. 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 what? Oh, Leveling is here. Big up. Big up to you too, my G. Oh yeah, now I see the comments. Some of the comments. Oh, Malia says it's bloody. I'm good. It's bloody cold. Yeah, fam. I mean, here in Norway, at least where I live, like in east side of Oslo, it's literally winter wonderland here. So it's been cold. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, let's just we could talk about it. So I want to firstly just talk a little bit about the Switzerland Cameroon game. So Switzerland met Cameroon earlier today, so I was able to watch it before I went to work, or at least the majority of the game. I did watch the goal and whatnot. Who scored the goal again for Switzerland? That was Mbolo. Yeah, of course. And he was born in Cameroon, so he didn't do any celebration, which mad respect for that. For sure. He could have probably scored another goal as well, but he didn't. Cameroon did have some good moments, but you know what? And I did predict that Switzerland was going to win. I was just thinking, Switzerland have been good when it comes to, especially when it comes to the what should I say? The why is my charger? That kind of annoys me. There we go. Especially when it comes to the Euro Cup and whatnot. Like, wasn't it them that knocked out? Was it them that knocked out France in the Euro Cup, or was it Austria? It might have been Switzerland actually, but one or the other. So I was thinking, you know what? I think Switzerland might. They might. I ain't saying like they're a dark horse or they're going to go very far, but I was thinking at least they'll get through. Become like second in that group. They're in the same group as. By the way, this is um, literally Christmas soda, and this is so good, sugar free. Norwegian Christmas soda at that. But yeah, um, what was my train of thought again? Give me 1 second. Basically, so the yeah, it was 1-0. And but Cameroon did have they had some good moments, and I was just assuming still that Switzerland was going to win. But I didn't really like when I feel like Cameroon's squad on paper definitely looks, in my opinion, better than Switzerland's squad for sure. That just might be me, but I don't know. Like I didn't realize, like, oh my god, damn, like yes, he's a baller. That guy's good. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, why am I? But at the same time, Switzerland still won, but it wasn't necessarily like I felt like they won by miles ahead, if that makes sense, or they were completely like bashing them anyway. I still felt like Cameroon was in the game, but they did have some chances. They just, I would say, weren't really able to nick them in the end or be more clinical enough. Those of you tuning in, of course, give this video a big thumbs up. We're just starting this stream off with talking about Switzerland versus Cameroon game. Um, and it was a goal, the only goal by the Cameroon born player called Mbolo. So yeah, big up to Switzerland. I would love to see Cameroon. I hope Cameroon can get out of this group. They will be great. I want to see an African team go as far as possible. We will be talking about another African team for sure. But yeah, you like Russia says, Chupo Muting plays for Bayern Munich. Used to also play for PSG. Used to play for Stoke. Like that guy was nothing special, and then he's been at two, you can say, big clubs, like, and been, even though like he's not necessarily the main man, but he's literally been sometimes scoring important goals for like PSG and Bayern. Like I I don't dis- disregard the guy, even though like United has been linked to him. I still don't think that we should be going for him. The guy is like 31, and he good. But I just, if he was a few years younger and maybe just even more technical and whatnot, I would have been like, you know what, maybe. But still am not completely sold on him. That doesn't mean that I necessarily think he's bad, because that's not the case at all, in my opinion. Milias is Cameroon born. Yep, as he says, according to my research, the hair is better striker than Penaldo. All time, you'll agree. Okay, interesting. We will dive into that soon. And yeah, so that was basically the game, you know. Um, and that's that. The second game was basically the Uruguay and versus South Korea, and I was watching that game, or somewhat of that game. Also, we were showing it at work, so some of the kids were watching it, and I was like, okay, going back and forth, and I was like, what is it still 0-0? So to be honest, I can't really give full opinions, as I didn't really watch the full game, but like it was 0-0. One of my colleagues said it was a decent game, it was a good game. I think Godin had a big chance that hit the post. The I think he still plays for Atletico Madrid, doesn't he? The defender for Uruguay and whatnot. But yeah, 0-0. I was predicting Uruguay to win, but at the same time, I'm not thinking that South Korea is like a pushover team by any means. They're still a good team, but I was just thinking maybe it's gonna be Uruguay. Like, just they are one of the they are definitely one of like the favorites to potentially go far in the World Cup and maybe even win it. Like, people maybe could think that Uruguay could be dark horses. They have a good squad and whatnot. So I really would not be um, basically surprised if they go far, at least on, maybe quarterfinals or something like that. Like that will not surprise me. But still, it ended in a draw, so that's basically how that's going. But the big one for me definitely was, of course, the Portugal and Ghana game. I mean, as you guys can see, I love Portugal. Here it is. It's been like a team that I've been supporting since like 2004. Like, I remember watching the Euro Cup final and seeing, Ronaldo cry in that final. Remember 2004 when Greece won? Like, that was a shocker. And then when Ronaldo was like 19 years old at that time, he had been at United for a year, just about. But no, it ended in tears. I remember that's kind of the time where I literally, my crush for Ronaldo started. I don't really have that crush anymore. Now it's more like an admiration, like, just of what you've done as a football player for so many years. But like, it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh my god, my heart. I mean, you don't know if you'll probably no. I probably no. I think I've grown out of that. Think last time I really had those, like, feelings, though that crush for Cristiano Ronaldo was like probably back in like 2014, maybe not. You know what? Nope. Maybe in 2012, 13 potentially. Yeah, I kind of like felt like it slowly started to just fade away. But brother's still fine. We ain't gonna dispute that. But just I ain't gonna be like, the heart is not beating as it used to. And no disrespect, but. So yeah, I fell in love. So since then, since 2004, and I also was loving, the Netherlands back then as well. So those two teams have been like my go-to teams for almost 20 years now when it comes to like international level. So yeah, but Portugal, it ended in 3-2. 3-2. Okay, I watched the first goal, like I said, but people, that was the penalty. And hindsight now, as I've seen the incident, because initially when I saw Ronaldo getting a penalty, I did not see the incident prior to that. So I didn't know. I was just like, oh, they got a penalty, like woo, and I was just like praying, please score, please score. And it wasn't necessarily the best penalty, but he still got it in the end, and whatnot. And then it was like what, two, I believe. Yeah, it really, the goals after that came pretty quickly on. So yeah, literally. Oh no, no, no. After that, it was actually a an equalizer by Ayu. I believe it's Jordan Ayu potentially. There's actually two brothers in the Ghanaian team. Jordan Ayu, that believe he still plays for Crystal Palace, and then the other brother, I'm not completely sure where he plays for. One of the brothers did score the first goal for Ghana. So that was like an equalizer. After that, João Felix came on, and scored, having a assist by Bruno. Okay, our Bruno. And Bruno, I believe, also assisted Rafael Leao. So Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. No, no. The worst part is I've actually never seen that movie. It's an Encanto? Encanto. Like a lot of kids stuff like at work have seen it, and I'm like, I've never seen it. I probably, you know what? Maybe I'll save it like for a movie I'll watch during the Christmas holidays. Yeah, after the World Cup is done. Why not? You know what? We're putting it in the calendar. But yeah, I just felt like, you know, important win for Portugal, but maybe not necessarily the most. I don't know, like the fact that 3-2, having Ghana in the game as well, getting them. Because seriously, at the end, I believe it might have been like, yeah, it was extra time. I saw Diogo Costa, the new, I think the new goalkeeper for Portugal. He plays for Porto, and I believe Man United has been heavily linked to him. That's kind of how I started to hear about him. He's been very good for Porto, especially like when it comes to like the Champions League and whatnot. So we've been linked to him. We might probably get him to be like a David De Gea replacement or something in the future. But yeah, so he had like there was one moment where he completely messed up, and luckily the Portuguese defense was on it, because if they weren't, Ghana would have probably be able to get a point from this game to get a draw. So I'm very happy that that did not happen, because seriously, people, I needed Portugal to win, and I want Portugal to win the whole World Cup. At least go as far as possible. But um, they won. But I did feel like, especially for the second and the third goal, I felt for Portugal, the Felix goal and the Leao goal, they were just very nice setup goals in general. Um, but maybe overall, you can say like I still feel like Portugal are maybe one of the favorites, or I still like, I've kind of said that I think they could go ahead and win the whole thing, but I'm not sure. That might be just me thinking or really hoping that that can happen, but I have a feeling it can. But they are a good team. I believe that Ronaldo got subbed out later on throughout the game. Let's see here. By the way, the guy that scored for the second goal for Ghana, did a Ronaldo celebration like the Sue. My God. Imagine. Yeah, yeah, Ronaldo did come off in the 88th minute. I'm thinking, you know what? It's I don't know. I didn't see his reaction if he was like. I think the thing is for Portugal, Ronaldo. I feel like he's in a different way. I think Portugal, he is more of a team player for Portugal. I don't always feel like I don't know. Not that I'm saying he's not a team player for the actual, the different clubs and whatnot that he's been at, but I just feel like it's a different type of Ronaldo we get when it comes to the World Cup or just in the national level when he plays for his country. And he said that when they won the Euro Cup back in 2016, I saw like it was a speech he had for the whole squad, praising everybody and the coach for, winning it. And he said that that's the biggest thing and the best thing he's done in his whole career, like excluding, like looking like better than, winning the Champions League and winning the Ballon d'Or and whatnot. Like he was just, you know what? For me, this is the biggest thing. Winning a trophy with my country, that's the best thing. So, and when he was in that final against France, a lot of people are thinking, no, not France. Definitely are going to win now, especially when Ronaldo did get injured within like what 8 minutes of, or a little bit before that, he had to go out, get subbed out within the first 8 minutes of the first half of the Euro 2016 final. But he was still standing there and thinking, he cried and was upset, but he got an ice pack around his knee. He was standing there being a proper cat. Like, how many people does that, though? I have to commend him when it comes to that aspect. Yes, I didn't like a lot of the things at the end he did when in his second spell at Man United, but I have to praise them for some things, and that definitely is, of course, how he just looked like that ideal captain for Portugal and just making the rest of the team believe that they can win it. Even though he wasn't on the pitch, or I should say for the majority of the game, he still made them believe, you guys, we can still do this. Even though I'm not there, you guys are good enough to do this. You guys can do this. Yes, okay. They probably think that they're going to win, because it's France and whatnot. But no, 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 you can do it. Mentality. Because France was just thinking, yeah, this is going to be easy win. But no, Portugal, bam. And it was Eder, I believe. Good goal, by the way, like a long distance goal. Bam. You know, boof. And they won the game. And it was just, oh, God. And I was so happy. Oh, I was so happy. So I hope that can happen again. And that's why I'm saying we know that the Portugal team has a lot of good players. It's just about getting them to play like a proper team. And if that coach can just unlock that whole unity, which I feel like they are starting to build, maybe is it maybe too late because it's just the World Cup right now? I don't know. But I really mark my words. I have a feeling, man. I have a feeling. I might be biased because I want Portugal to win, but I just have a feeling that they can do it. Even if I still watch this game, they played against Ghana. It wasn't the most convincing win, but sometimes, like look at the Euro Cup in 2016, like I said, they weren't the most convincing team. They weren't the best team. They still won it. Sometimes it's not always about being, or a lot of times it's not really always about being the best team that wins like cup games or like a World Cup and Euro Cup and what or like Champions League. No, sometimes it's just about you have to kind of take it game by game. It's not a first leg, it's not a second leg, it's one game each time. Why not? Go for it. Why can't they? Seriously, why can't they win it? You know? But there's definitely other teams that's still in the equation, of course. Like Spain yesterday won, what was it, 7-0 against Costa Rica. Even though Argentina did lose to Saudi Arabia, they're still in there. France won against Australia 4-1. England, what was it, 7-2 or 6-2 against Iran. So there's definitely other teams. Even Germany, yes, they lost to Japan, but they're still in the equation. So apologies. So I'm just saying there are other teams still in the equation to win it. but I don't know what it is. I just have a feeling it might be Portugal. And I hope I'm going to manifest that shit. By the way, also Brazil, of course. We're going to be talking about it. Brazil won 2-0 against Serbia. Very good, by the way. Okay, thank you, Millie. 6-2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been so many games that sometimes you've been forgetting the scores. But yeah, I am hoping that Portugal goes all the way. I really do. Dalot, I believe, did not play in this game. The thing is, Portugal got so many ballers in this squad, like João Cancelo, Ruben Diaz, Danilo Pereira, Rafael Guerreiro, Ruben Neves, Bernardo Silva, Otavio, Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, João Felix. Okay, and that was just the starting 11, of course, also with Diogo Costa. On the bench, we have Rui Patricio, Jose Sa, Pepe. Okay, Pepe. Remember Pepe. Diogo Dalot, Antonio Silva, Mateus Nunez, João Mario Vitinha, William Carvalho, João Palinha. Okay, been hearing a lot of rave about this guy. Gonzalo Ramos, Ricardo Horta, Rafael Leao, and Andrea Silva. They got some really good players here. It's just about playing like a proper squad. Seriously, that's it. That is it. And I believe it. Okay, I feel like I've been giving lots of praise for Portugal, but we probably should end up talking about another team, which is going to be the Brazil one for sure. But before we do that, by the way, guys, do remember we did just get another subscriber. Do remember to, of course, give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already, and of course, subscribe to the channel as we are, we're moving forward. We are growing. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers here on Sophia's Football Talk, and the goal is for us to be able to do it before the year ends, guys. Next Thursday, in a week from now, it's September. What am I? It's the wow. Yo, Sophie, you forgot about the dates now? Let's rewind. It's it will be December 1st next Thursday. So if you want to help out your girl by getting 1,000 subscribers, if you like what you see, we're gonna be covering the World Cup like we do here with watch-alongs and just match reactions and different stuff in general. So you want to be part of that? A part of that? You subscribe, and of course also click on that bell button next to it so that you will be notified whenever I do post a new video. Okay, and like the video as well. By the way, how before I address the comments, I just need to double check how many likes do we have so far. Many? How many? We got, oh my god, we got 18 likes. Yo, can we get the likes up to 20? Awa. God, I'm having on the heater. Maybe that. Whoo, Lord. Okay, my lord, that got a little bit warm in here. Okay, give me 1 second. There we go. Let's check out some comments here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Uh, Nintendo Switch says Ronaldo isn't even good. Your opinion? Andres Andre Dres Dresre. I hope I pronounced it correctly. I'm trying. I don't want to butcher names. I don't want to be disrespectful. So I'm sorry, but let me know how I pronounce your name. But it's a nice name though. Says the MVP of Ronaldo is a joke. Wait, did he get the man of the match? Did he? In his defense, I will say he barely played this season. Needs more games. He will improve. I think you know what? I feel like Ronaldo will have a good tournament. I still stand by that. I still stand by that. Millie says South Korea did well to defend. I believe. Roger says he goat man. He's still a goat. Son Heung-min, yes. Millie says your old player Cavani. Yet wait, did Cavani? Like I said, I did not really fully see the whole what should I say? The Uruguay game against South Korea. So I wasn't really sure if Cavani was playing, but if he was, good on him. Roger says Holland or Denmark is dark horse. Ooh, I feel like both of them, in my opinion. But like I wasn't necessarily completely convinced by neither one of them, to be honest, in both of their matches. But there's still going to be two more matches played for each of them in the group stages. So Raja says Nunez very good, I believe. Nunez says I'm same age as Ronaldo. Oh, you 30. Wait, you're 37. You're literally like 10 years older than me. Millie A, high five, sis. Ronaldo is 37 and I'm 27. Yeah. We're both gonna be 20. We're not, no, none of, nope. You're gonna be 28, Sophie, and he's gonna be 38. Both, though, in February, was my thought. His birthday is February 5th, alongside Messi, and on the other side, former United player. I just, you know. And then my birthday is February 10th, alongside Radamel Falcao, former United player. Yes, I know. I be knowing random facts like that. That's Rada says I'm 31. AA. Rada said, do you like Ghana jersey? I really like. I'm gonna be doing. I was supposed to do it tomorrow, but I will be doing like ranking of the World Cup kits for this World Cup. So I'm gonna be doing that. I've kind of decided that I'm gonna do that on Sunday instead. Yeah, so we're gonna do that since so that it won't really be that many videos for me to do tomorrow since I already had planned that I'm gonna do at least two watch alongs for tomorrow. So yeah, but I really to answer your question, I do like Ghana's home kit though. I do. Raja said we need Leao and Felix. Yes. Oh, Milia says the older Ayo. Also, the older Ayo. Ayu scored for Ghana, one of the goals for Ghana. Milia says Bruno sounds like Kermit the Frog. Does he though? Really? It says he scored the goal, the older brother. Okay. And Ross says, good point. Didn't Melia says, I'm thinking is Brazil versus France or Spain? To win it, potentially. Rosa says, hope Portugal and Brazil final. That would be kind of dope, wouldn't it? I, I kind of would I kind of would love to see like an Argentina Portugal final, though. I ain't gonna lie. Roger says he hit Sue celebration. Yeah, me and some of the kids were doing the Sue celebration. We were like 3, 2, 1, Sue. Yeah, we were doing it. Roger says he went to be the coach in the 86th minute. Before that, though, or maybe now you're thinking, or maybe Roger says for final, no, it's Portugal and da 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 da. Roger says he had amazing 7 years at Man United overall before that. Yeah, LD Phoenix's Richardson goal was sensational. Yes, we have to dive into Brazil for sure. Um, yeah. Seriously, the thing. Oh my God, Richarlison. There's a reason why Richarlison has been chosen to play for Brazil in the World Cup. Like the guy does his thing for Brazil, and y'all, I did like I took like a video of the second goal he scored. The guy is just. Oh my God, that goal was just. He was just like that touch, flick it up, and then just bah. I was like, what? Richarlison. Yes, you do indeed have a Brazilian passport. Yes, and this is me not I like I rate Richarlison. It's a guy that a lot of people don't really be liking, but I like him. And we're going to, of course, be giving some Richarlison praise here on this stream for sure. Magnificent Jafar says, "Nah, Sophia, please tell me you don't support Portugal." Hello, why not? Nah, please don't tell me you don't. Come on now. I've always been these two. I also do have a France kit. I was supporting them during the World Cup 2018, and I really it's one of my favorite World Cup kits though when they won, or just in international kits, or maybe just kits in general. I really think it's a beauty. But yeah, and also like Netherlands, of course, and Portugal have been my teams for over 20 years. Yes. Pep, yes. Schloss says Portugal. Milia says red card Pepe. Schloss says Portugal. Good players, shitty team. That's why they won't win anything this time. Fair. LD Phoenix says CR7 stat padding. The disallowed goal should have stood though. Oh yeah, heard there was also an offside goal for sure. Happens. Magnificent Jafar says I don't see Portugal winning it. I still think France and Brazil are favorites. The number of times Ghana had chances on that game, if it was the better side, it could have talked about something else. Helena says, Boa noite, pessoal, realmente tapa na. Okay, I don't know what this means, but do let me know. Can people translate that? Because maybe I'm saying something completely foul not. But big up to you, Helena. I do not. I is this? Hmm. Let me know what that means, people. Cause I don't want to be like, yeah, woohoo, and then this might be something completely foul. You know what I'm saying? Like suddenly I might. By the way, if I ended up swearing at somebody, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I was just reading what stood there, but maybe I probably should have double checked before I did that. Yes, Sophie probably should have. Damn, Soph. What it says they are going to win. Ah, Rajat says Portugal is going to get far in the World Cup 2022. Watch, Rajat. I love that because I feel like that might happen. I agree. Magnificent Jafar says, well, I'm 27 too, Sophia. Can't wait for that cake. That cake for my 28th birthday. Oh my God, I'm going to be 30 in 2 years. Ugh. Rajat says, what, Jafar? Don't you feel old? Oh my God, Rajat, stop. I'm the same age. Stop it. Millie says, I'm surprised he doesn't play like that for Tottenham. Ooh, maybe, but the thing is, maybe it will happen though. I don't know. Oh, yes. Mumflas is, by the way, big up Mumflas. Mumflas says Neymar is injured. Oh my God, I hope he, you know, was it like, but is it like completely said, wait a minute. Ooh, but the Brazilian, okay, since you're talking about that, Brazil's manager, Tite, I believe, on Neymar's ankle injury. Don't worry, Neymar will play the World Cup. He will keep playing. You can be sure about that. Okay, but are you just saying that, or hopefully you're not gonna overdo it though? Like let the guy rest. Maybe for the in my opinion, potentially for the next game, let him rest, and then for the third game, you can let him play again or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. By the way, remember to like the video, guys. Just a good player with Charleston. Yes, Schloss says Brazil don't need Neymar. Damn. Yep, 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 yep. I feel like they do though. I think he is an important player though. He has a fat ankle. Oh damn, that's ooh. Rata says, and that was Portuguese. By the way, okay to joke on YouTube. Ah, good point. Okay, thank you, Rajat. Yeah, so let's talk about Brazil's game. We're not going to be like, I know I keep always saying that we're not going to be here for a long time. Then no, literally now, since I've been, it's been a long day for girls, so we definitely not going to be here for a long time. So let's end the stream with talking about the Brazil Serbia game. So that literally 2 goals, 2-0 Brazil, 0 Serbia. Yes. Ooh, Milia says he's 2 goals away from Pele's record. Oh my God, yeah, Neymar. Yeah, yeah, he's breaking that. And he's gonna come on now. For Brazil, cool. You know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Maybe we need to probably do like a video where we like talk about like I've already done a video about that. Like who would you like start bench and like sell and have like a debate on that. And I think I probably already done that potentially. I've always rated Ronaldinho more than Neymar. Maybe a lot of people probably be like Neymar is the better play with in terms of maybe what he's accomplished or just technically and whatnot. And maybe also if we're just thinking about longevity wise, obviously definitely maybe. But I'm thinking Ronaldinho was a player that made a lot of kids fall in love with football back in the early mid 2000s. My brother started supporting Barcelona in the mid 2000s because of Ronaldinho. You know, that's that type of spell he had. Just I remember watching the different commercial. That commercial back in the day. It might have been Pepsi or something. I think it was like him and Kaka and like maybe Terry Henry probably as well. But just Ronaldinho, man. Oh, that guy, like I seriously would like I have like a Barcelona kit, but that's just because I bought it for my brother a few years back, but it doesn't really fit him anymore, so he didn't really want it anymore. So I was just having it in the closet, and that's like Rakitic is behind that kit. But I would seriously, oh, I realized I also did back in 2009. Actually, I did have a Zlatan Ibrahimovic Barcelona kit, and a lot of my kids, my classmates, were like, "Why the hell do you?" Like, cause I was wearing like the whole, I don't even know what, but we had gym that day. I remember wearing. I don't know why I dived into the story, but I'm just saying like Barcelona has never been a team that I be liking, but just there's certain players that I love. Samuel Eto'o and like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, even though like was maybe the best of times at for him at Barcelona, but I just really loved Zlatan just as a player overall, like one of my favorite players of all time. So I remember buying a or getting a Barcelona kit by from my father and having Zlatan on the back. But I would love to get like classy, like older, like remember when Barcelona won the treble and have like Eto'o, yeah, and like Ronaldinho. But yes, I will definitely. When I have like the means and money to, I will definitely like start to like really spend on different like older kits. Classical retro shirts. From what different teams. Obviously not like Liverpool and like the English teams, except for United and whatnot. But outside of that, I would like to kind of focus on, of course, you know, the other kids like and whatnot. What I was saying is Ronaldinho and that Neymar debate. I just prefer Ronaldinho. I just felt like he was such a techie, just beautiful player when it comes to just I don't know, just when he was playing the ball with his feet, he was just like, you know what, I'm just here to have fun. Like nothing was right now. I just feel like football. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like we're so focused and so obsessed with stats. Like goal scoring stats. We have like several players that have been winning the Ballon d'Or. Scoring, breaking records and whatnot. That's cool and all, but like sometimes I just want to watch football. I just want to see something beautiful. I just want to see a little flair, a little yeah, a little shimmy shimmy. I just is that too much? And we were watching that in the Brazil game. I just felt like, seeing that goal from Richarlison, the second goal, it was just it brought me back to the old school Brazil back in the day. I don't know, man. You guys know what I'm saying? I just I just miss sometimes football not being so obsessed with stats, 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 stats. Okay, it's cool and all, but like for me, I want to see a good performance. You win the game, we good. You know, I don't need necessarily a player to be, and it's obviously amazing. You're going to praise them, but I don't have to see like a player necessarily breaking lots and lots of records to be like. That's sometimes why I don't really always or don't really rate the Ballon d'Or and whatnot, because I feel like we always be focusing on the attacking minded players, like the center forwards. Like can we not see, like N'Golo Kante winning it back at it? Like he would have deserved it, and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like players that you think, okay, maybe they're not be scoring a lot of goals, but they just offer something different. And like in that role, they are great. I don't know. This probably needs to be like a proper what should I say? That probably needs to be like a proper live stream discussion. Yeah, you know what? We'll probably do that like throughout the World Cup. For sure we can do a video like that. Yeah. But what I was trying to say, it was just nice seeing Brazil. Like they started off, I felt like Serbia was like in the game and whatnot, but Brazil was like really going at it. And I felt like in the second half, it was definitely Brazil's game to lose, especially when they got that first goal by Richarlison, man of the match, 100%. Also, Casemiro was incredible. Casemiro, I still am sometimes being like, pinch my arm. Oh God, your arm hurts. Why are you gonna pinch your arm, sister? Come on now. But just I try to just be like, am I dreaming? Do we actually have Casemiro? Do Manchester United actually have Casemiro in their team? Like we actually five-time Champions League winner Casemiro is in our team. Can you guys just huh? And the guy just shows it more and more why we oh my god. The fact we weren't even looking. I 100% I believe we were not look nope. The the opportunity came. He wanted a new challenge, and we were like, he want to leave? Let's call up his agent. Hey, Casimiro wants to leave. Ricky and Man United. Oh, come, come, come. There's no, and I don't even. I was like, that was probably not necessarily. Maybe I'm wrong, but that initially when we signed him, I was thinking, I don't necessarily think this was something Eric Ten Hag was looking for. I was thinking, you know what? Probably, the Frankie De Jong saga was just going on and on and on. It was like, but I am not complaining. I think Casemiro has been a wonderful addition for Man United, and I'm so happy we have him because you see it again for Brazil. It's nothing. It's nothing less. He just runs. He just is that core of that midfield. My God. Oh, I love Casemiro. Oh my God. Why am I getting so worked up in a good way, by the way? And my nose is like, whoo, stuffed. So sorry, people. But yeah, like you guys and the people that be saying, like, oh, is he like flopped and what? Yes, he was sitting on the bench for a few games in the season. We had freaking Scott McTominay. No disrespect, Scott McTominay, but there's levels. But I don't feel like it was a bad decision for Eric Ten Hag letting. I know this is coming Man United dream, but I did say in the description that we were going to talk a little bit about Man United. We will be so hello because there are Man United players. Hello, but yeah, my point is yes, Eric Ten Hag. I kind of was like, whoa, why is Casemiro on the bench? But like, seriously though, it was in a way you could say you can offend that, or you can kind of defend that. I mean, because McTominay was doing well for several games, and whatnot. Then they kind of became a little bit ooh, and then Casemiro got his shot again, and then and since ever then, whoo, my guy has been incredible for this Man United team, and I cannot wait for what else we do. Ooh, make Man United great again. We already done a stream about Man United fully, and where I was having rants and rants and rants for several minutes talking about making Man United great again. So we're not going to do that here. Whew, we're not going to do that here. My God, I need to cool down. Okay, let me take a sip here, and we have to end the stream very soon because y'all people, whoo, people do, of course, keep liking the video and do subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, yes, yes. Also, do follow me on TikTok. It's just Sophia's Football Talk and Instagram. I'm very active on TikTok. And TikTok's kind of popping lately. It's fun. Let's read some of the comments here. Let's see here. Do-do-do-do-do. Uh, Leah says exact amount of flaws he put Cristiano in his place when he broke his record. Damn, that's tweet. Ooh, Sean says Ronaldinho is the goat. One of them, at least. He was. Zlatan. Yeah. Magnificent. Jafar says prime Zlatan on prime David Villa. Ooh. Damn. To me, but the thing is, they're not, is it really? I would say I rate both of them, but just, I would say prime Zlatan, man. I have to say it, even though, I mean, David Villa was, on the World Cup, Euro Cup, whatnot, Champions League. I'll say prime Schlatter. Maybe people will be like, "What? You mad?" Yes, I am. And and Makash says prefers rub us. Oh, you mean referee? Oh, really? Okay. Momflossy says retro shirts are the best. Yes, like I will just telling you right now. I probably will buy. You know what? Once my birthday comes up next, in February next year, I definitely will probably buy myself a couple of retro kits. Why not? Why not, Sophie? Media says that goal against England in Japan. Ooh, Magnificent Jafar says nope, Ronaldinho clear of Neymar. Not even debate. For some people, it is a debate. For me, I think Ronaldinho is just mm, mm, mm. So I feel you. This is me, like I said, growing up in the early 2000s, watching football, watching some just different gravy of footballers. It was just, I want the sauce back, people. I just want a little bit shimmy. I just want some football players to just give me a shimmy a little bit. Just give me something, you know. And it's nice being clinical and all, but I just want, yeah. When you see a little bit of, that's when you're like, but obviously don't do that when we're like, when we're about to lose the game. Like, don't give me a little bit of shimmy and like the dug in whatnot. Okay, we're not gonna do that on camera, Sophie. Chill. But yeah, I need to see a little bit of, ah. I don't even know if this makes sense, people. This is literally how I talk normally. What goes on in Sophie's head. But hopefully you guys get it though, right? Hopefully, some of you guys understand what I'm trying to convey. But yeah, Leah says, I woke up from sleep and that goal. Leah says, Ronaldo, samba style. Yes. Leah says, Antony likes to swirl around. And I don't mind that either. I think what people were thinking was more so because it was 0-0 in that game. And he was like doing, and then like, nothing really came about with that twirl because at least that one twirl, because it ended up with just going out of place. So, but I don't mind it. I like seeing it, but maybe it's a time and place for it. But I like it. Most of course, says Mario and Ronaldo. What a partnership! Ravi says, "Yo, big up, my G." Ravi says, "Suarez is dusted now, is he?" I mean, to be honest, I never really, I'm still mad at Suarez after what he did to Ghana in 2010. I'm still like I was talking to a colleague today. I was like, I'm still angry. Sorry, Uruguay. I hope you flop. So sorry, Uruguay. It's not your fault, but or technically, I just sorry. Sometimes I be holding grudges. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm petty. Magnificent Jafar says, same to me. I always pinch myself asking, do Manchester United really have Maguire? Sometimes we're doing that too. He's been doing well for, England and whatnot, but he probably should be going to another club. And I hope he does. I think he will. Ryan says 20 legs, whoop whoop. Ryan also said try some mental cough sweets that might clear your nose. Probably will. I need something. I'm gonna be going to the doctor next Thursday. I was supposed to go this week, but my doctor hasn't been at work. So next Thursday, hopefully, I need to go because there's too much now. I've been getting literally unwell several times now. The past month now, it's too much. And if Jafar says, "Nah, Sofia, David Villa was silky. What a player! I got you there. You know what? You did not get me there. I'm just. The thing is, football is subjective, is it not? You have opinions, and sometimes it's just about who you prefer. And I prefer Zlatan. Prime Zlatan. Let's not sleep on him. Mama Flash says, night all. Good night, Mama Flashy. Good night. We're actually going to be ending it very soon. It says Raul, Crespo, Carlos, and the men were saucy. Yes. Yes, Millie is like, yeah, yeah. Magnificent Chauffeur said Ronaldinho goal versus Chelsea in the CL made John Terry dance. Ooh! Millie says he's biting. Oh, yeah, Suarez. Who? The biting too. Yes, 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 yes. That was That was mad. 2014 when he was just biting people. And it wasn't just one incident, it was several. It's like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Biting people. Nah, nah, that's mad. I'm sorry. You're a grown man and you be biting people. Are you okay? And you actually saw the bite marks. Like, remember Kalini? He was like, what? Ow! And there was somebody else. Was it maybe when what was it? Liverpool potentially, or was it Liverpool maybe? It was another game. I'm pretty sure you might have been in the Prem. Was it Chelsea's player? Somebody, another person also got bitten, but I can't recall. I remember Kalini, but it was another player as well. Let me know in the comments. Mr. Jafar says Suarez has basically, bitten so many flesh and metals. Oh my god. Yes, Ivanovic. Right, I did say Chelsea. Ding ding ding. Thank you, fam. Yes, yes, yes. Or says, do you rate Rickard Millie, aka Richardson? Ooh, Richardson. Richard, aka I mean, I definitely rate him. So but yeah, guys, Brazil is definitely in the equation as well. They play well. I ain't gonna lie, Richarlison. Let's give a little bit of love to Richarlison for the few minutes we have left of the stream. And I was saying I was not gonna be here for long, and we've always almost been here for an hour. God, Sophie, stop lying to yourself. Stop it. Stop doing this to yourself. Stop saying you're not going to be here for a long time, and then you are, which I don't complain about because you guys are dope and I like being here with you guys. But you know, sometimes I be doing the most and being like, oh, I ain't gonna be here for a long time, but here we are. An hour later, it is what it is. And my hand is starting to hurt again, so I definitely need to end soon. Leah says, I'm an Arsenal supporter, so not for Tottenham, but for Brazil. Dope. I said Japan did well. They had a go and paid off. Exactly. That's also what I felt with. By the way, yeah, thank you, Ravi. You just kind of, I was supposed to say something here in the stream before I also, wanted to end because, I do feel like the teams from Asia in this World Cup has definitely been, you know, showcasing that they are they are a force to be reckoned with. And I feel like in a lot of ways the African teams have disappointed so far. The only team from Africa that actually has scored was Ghana. The two goals, and they still lost. They didn't even get a draw. So that's a bummer. I was really believing in Senegal, but that was more so before Sadio Mane got injured. So right now, I don't know. Even though we did see some good moments from Senegal, um, even though they did lose, and also Cameroon, they lost against, like I said early on today, against Switzerland. But that was like what 1-0 at the end of the day. They still lost and wasn't able to score. I don't know. It's still time, and Tunisia and Morocco both drew their games. I don't know. I just feel like the Asian teams just maybe have, I don't know what it is. They be been very good. I hope some of the African teams can do well. But yeah, Ravi said Ghana were unlucky, wasn't they? Yep. I mean, I'm happy that Portugal won, but at the same time, I would love to see. I wouldn't have a problem if Ghana won. I would be like, you know what, Ghana? Yeah, I want my African brothers to do well. Yes, I would love. Like for me, seeing like an African team go as far as the semifinal, that will be like the next step since that's never happened before. Like Ghana was so close back in 2010 when South Africa hosted the very first World Cup in the African continent. But oh my God, hey dad, that's hey Sofia, Africa, Mumbai. Hey, yes, that's my dad, people. Hello, Abo. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, seriously, guys, that's it's I hope an African team can just do it. I hope so. It would be amazing if something shocking would happen. And like maybe Senegal would be like, you know what, we ain't got Sadio Mane here, but we will do it for him and the whole nation. That'd be great. Something. But Ghana, like once again, like Ravi said, they were unlucky. I do feel like that. They probably could have gotten a draw, probably should have. But at the end of the day, sometimes that happens, you know. But I am I do hope. But it would be cool also to see like a South Asian or just an Asian team as well go as far as possible because the last years now we've just been seeing European teams. Although I do want Portugal to win it, we have been seeing the European teams been winning it every single tournament since what 2006. Last non-European team that won the World Cup was Brazil back in 2002. Okay, hello. That's it's been 20 years, people. 20 years. Imagine, oh my god, imagine wouldn't that be wouldn't that be like a proper fairy tale story like Brazil winning the World Cup 20 years since they last won it. Wouldn't that be something? I can see that happen for sure. They have a good squad, I ain't gonna lie. But I wasn't super like convinced throughout first half, but second half I was like, okay, mm, there's levels. Really. Milia says the Asian players are based in Germany and Italy. Mm, yeah. Ravi says Neymar, is he still decent for Brazil? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like he was. He unfortunately got injured at the end of the second half, but I felt like he had some moments. I don't necessarily feel like he's just like whoa, like I was blown away. Like he was, what was it? It was one incident where he was, I think it was like a challenge or like he fell, like it was a tackle or something. And then sometimes what annoys me with Neymar, which kind of maybe sometimes have kind of tainted the way I feel about him as a player, has been the way he just be filming too much. The whole, oh my God, ow. Somebody hurt me. Let me take a couple of rolls to make this super. You know how embarrassing that is to see like a player. Okay, let's say okay, you fell, you had one roll. Okay, I'm gonna give you one spin, one little roll on the pitch. It's okay. But two, three, now we're going too far. I'm pretty sure there was one time. Remember, he became a meme. Pretty sure it was the Brazil. Was it not the Brazil? Yeah, when Brazil hosted the World Cup in 2014, I'm pretty sure there was one game where he had like 4 or 5 rolls and it became a meme. It was hilarious. Like people were using that clip, Millier, right? people were using that clip. Oh God. Oh, I wish I have. You know what I need to do when I do streams and whatnot? I need to be like saving a couple clips where I can, because I can explain it, but it would be so much better if you guys could see it next time. But yeah, right, Millie? Right. He was like spinning, and then people were putting that clip like in different type of other clips, like in green screen. You had like in the background there were, I think it was buffaloes, or no, it was bulls. You know those oxes, in Spain, like which is kind of mad, when they were doing like the red flag. That's a different video, but you know what I'm saying. It was the spin, and then you see like him just rolling around, and then there was another one. I think it must somebody kicked him or something. It's too much. I let me not. You know what? We're gonna have it. Tomorrow I'm gonna be saving a couple of clips. Save random clips for YouTube. I have to. If I don't write it down, I'm gonna be forget it. Yes, we could start doing it. But yeah, people, that was hilarious. So that's sometimes why I'm being like, oh my god, I can't look at it. It was one time I saw. I'm pretty sure it was like they showed it on the news. This is just I'm going on a tangent, but I have to say this before we end the stream. But last one was like it might have been like a Swedish player for like a Swedish club or something. It was years ago, not that might have been like 6 7 years ago, and he like he basically had a challenge, and then like he fell, and then he screamed so loud that you thought it was career ending. You thought, my god, this guy is done. This guy might have torn something. He broke his leg. It's over. Nope. You know what happened? A few seconds later, the guy was just like a little bit embarrassed that he kind of made it up to be like such a spectacle. And I just aren't some of these guys embarrassed? Like I was watching the Euro Cup, women's Euro Cup this summer. If you see a woman be laying down on the ground for a long time, you know it's something serious, because sorry, we ain't gonna be laying here like ooh, and then standing up and be like, oh, we good. I was just trying to make sure that we got enough. It's like, oh, I can't. It's so boring. Like if you literally are hurt, okay, you do that. You stay and whatnot, but don't be. If you're not hurt, you just lay there, and then suddenly you stand up and be like, "Oh my God, I'm good. It was just, it didn't really hurt that much." Or when somebody like a player, like let's say there's like a scuffle, and then another rival player ends up like hitting you, not even hard, but like let's say your shoulder, and then the player that was hit touches his face. Brother, nobody hit you. Nobody hit your face. It was your shoulder. God, I ended up going. I had to just get it out of my system, because that's one of the things that I've been so annoyed by Neymar doing. I don't feel like he's been doing it that much, but then seeing it again, that role is it's too much. It's overdoing it. So yeah, that was my little rant about when football players be just doing too much. Just stop it. Grow up. Grow up. Seriously, grow up. Okay, let's read a few more comments, and then we're gonna end it. Unlimited Upgrade says, I just got a YouTube short with 600 views. Hey! And my channel is now on 50 subs. Hey, my guy, high five! And a dab. And high five. And a dab. And two tens. Bam! Good job. Good job. Happy for you. Riley says, Argentina, not sure about them now. They lost the first game. I mean, I think a lot of people probably did change their maybe mind about Argentina, but to be honest, it was only the first game. The thing is, I think we can definitely raise our eyebrows for the second game. If they end up losing or getting a draw in that game, then you can be like, okay, Argentina, this is peak for y'all. Mariah says Neymar, he's doing up a bad Hollywood acting. I know. Which I was famous with. My dad says 2018. Mm. Yes, it's so funny. You know, Unlimited Upgrade says, well done, Sophia Kiba, but the good work. You'll be very famous one. Thank you. Thank you, fam. I appreciate it. One day it will be great. I want this. I want to do big things with the channel and TikTok and just social media in general. I do want to talk about my passion, which is of course football. Okay, so before we end, let's just double check the likes here on the channel. Oh, we got 22 likes. If there's a few you guys that haven't liked yet, definitely do so. It'd be great if you could get 25 likes, potentially 30 likes before we end the stream. That'd be dope. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, yes, yes. But we have to end this for sure. It's unlimited. Story, you already are famous and you deserve big subs. Oh my god, I'm not. Fam, I appreciate it. I'm not famous. No, no, no. And it's not necessarily about being famous, but would like to, of course, be able to make social media living. Like that's why we're trying to work so hard, and you know we're trying to make a lot of content for you guys. Because also as well, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't enjoy it. So that's basically my 2 cents about it. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're definitely going to be doing, if not one, then two watch alongs. So we're gonna be doing a watch along for. Let me just double check here. I believe it was the Netherlands and Ecuador game that I really want to do a watch along for. So we'll go live like about 15 minutes before that game, and then at the evening, at night, we're gonna be doing a watch along for the England versus USA. USA. I'm obviously rooting for England here. Like I just feel like it's catchy to say USA. You okay, Sof, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. But yeah, those are gonna be the watch alongs, and then we're gonna be doing watch alongs for Saturday and Sunday as well. So if you want to be a part of that, of course, make sure that you subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Follow me on TikTok. It's Sophia's Football Talk. The same on Instagram. When it comes to Twitter, it's just Sophia's Football. So yeah, yes, yes, yes. Limited says you just said you enjoy it just after I typed it. Anyways, keep it up. Oh yeah, I said it. If you enjoyed, that's all that matters. I mean, hello. Two minds think two great minds think alike. I don't even know if that's the saying, but yeah. Regardless, people, you guys are dope. Thank you so much again for supporting a girl and being so active here with in the live chat or liking the video and whatnot. You guys are dope. Yes, Unlimited says, damn, you have to get 1K to make money. Yeah, and yes, yes. And also, I have to also get like certain amount of watch hours to also be eligible to apply for, to start making money. So I'm not there yet. Even if I, reach, let's say 1,000 subscribers this year, I still have to get, like 4,000 watch hours. And we're not there yet. We still have, a while to go. But you know what? By doing watch alongs, whatnot, and having longer videos definitely does help. And of course, the more you watch and the longer people watch, it definitely does help to get more and more closer to that goal. So that would be incredible if that happens. So big goal for this year. We'll end with this. The big goal for this year is definitely to get 1,000 subscribers on this channel. That's basically the overall goal for 20 I was about to say 2014. Lord, no, that was not a good year, by the way. 2022, this year. So yeah, that would be great. Unlimited says, good luck. Thank you. Monetize, yes. Emily A says, you'll get there. Thank you. I hope so. You know what? I'm manifesting it and I'm thinking, the more and more I keep doing this, then I'll get there. Magnificent Jafar says, Sophia, just stop it. What am I going to stop? What did I do? Did I do something? Am I going to stop? You want me to stop the stream? Okay. Unlimited says, if work hard in the dark, you'll shine in the light. If somebody don't put that quote on a t-shirt, then I will. Unlimited upgrade. Fam, you better trademark that. If work hard in the dark, you'll shine in the light. Mm, music. Everybody, the last thing we're gonna do, we are gonna snap for this wonderful comment. That's the comment of the day. God, okay, my arms are starting to hurt when I snap. Okay, we're gonna clap. Everybody, this is a great comment. Good comment. You know what? Love this comment. But yeah, guys, we gotta go. It's been wonderful, but I've been here for a long time, so I gotta end the stream. But yeah, I'll see you. Like I said, I'll see you tomorrow. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Join me for 2 watch-alongs, and then the other watch-alongs throughout the week. And I cannot wait to do watch-alongs again. I've been missing it. Okay, it's been a while. I want to do watch-alongs again. So finally, it's gonna be nice. Goodbye. Have a lovely night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you. Ciao, you guys. Enjoy your evening and see you tomorrow. I agree. Big up. Big up, everybody. See you. Remember to, of course, like this video before you leave and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out. Stuff is out. Bye.